General, you call for me.
Step inside, Vamon.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned. You see, something's been bothering me.
Yeah?
I've spoken to your men at the keep, and their story is the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvani, his body was inconveniently burned in the fire.
Certainly, General. I will...
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
That doesn't surprise me.
Maybe so, maybe so. It is a shame the warden was murdered. You see, his men claim that before the riot broke out, the Apostle's execution, they even say the executioner's sword had been sharpened in weight of first light.
If that's true, it was the warden's doing, not mine.
Perhaps, but why would they lie about that?
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, and that it succeeded.
That's preposterous.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvani.
We had run-ins.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago.
I want to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me, to the Six, to all of Azadir.
Have I not always served the goddess and my people, Mia? It greatly offends me.
As it should, Famon. I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not.
Very well. You may go.
May the goddess protect you, General.
The light shine upon us all and illuminate our path.
Night, Ulrich!
What news do you have for us, Ulrich?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Vamon. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
The mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for Kian, it appears to have been appreciated.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're going to strike and from where, and we need
Patience, Inu. One thing at a time. First, we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
Ulrich is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend.
Kian, if I may have a word. In private. I have a message from a common friend. She wishes to see you, alone. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Ulrich.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of merry minstrel until she does.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Mercuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone, actually. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something about tonight. Saving someone for a rainy day.
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has, an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise. You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
This isn't right. I can't reject her. Why did you... Anna.
Did you hear the one about the magic?
Who's there?
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why?
Balance! Are you a god? Where in Shadow's name did you come from all of a sudden?
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous.
What do you want?
But maybe I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see 'em.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected. She's not at all what I expected, but goddess help me, I like her.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age. But when your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn, Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. Of course, no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Beside, it may be time to leave Mercuria altogether. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether a Zardi attack is coming or not, or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the bander, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide. Well? Why are you still here? Go! Go! May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience.
My table's always open, day and night.
After my shift's over. Who's there? Someone. Anyone there? Hello? Hello? Could have sworn I saw something.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Earhardian veil can be very effective.
Tasty morsels.
Cure down.
Far away as a deer.
Next week, I get to leave Mercuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait.
I've got salted tatters from Riverwood. You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them, and you're sort of indistinct. Balance be damned. I think I need. Sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cow's kidney? It's the perfect late-night munch.
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
I've got eats from across the Northlands.
Fully authorised and licensed. No, of course it's possible to place a special order if there's something special you would. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise, but those days are over, even here in Old Town. Oh, next time maybe. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salve.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl. I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away. Go on now, nothing to see here.
I must distract that guard somehow. The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth. Eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did not. But it was my fault. I identified the wrong man.
Oh. So our whole mission was a waste of time?
Certainly not. We'll get him eventually. And I got to see Honor Hilaris speak to his followers.
Good. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how yet. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
From far customers. Tell your friends. Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Cured Elgin meat. What are you doing, friend? Are you stealing from me? What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
Your sign says sandwiches and fire flowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fire flowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though.
I've seen fireworks in the past. They're spectacular, and they make a lot of noise. Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it helps divert her, I've seen fireworks in the... I'd like to buy one of your fire flowers.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use of illuminations, crackers,
How about the ingredients? I would only need some of your powders and...
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I sell you any of my alchemic powders and potions. The orders are quite clear. There's to be no trade of any sort in magical items. In fact, I should probably clear away those chemicals later today. This place is flush with thieves and mendicants. Hey, don't touch that! It's delicate alchemy, and you're likely to blow your hands off. If that happens, the Azadi will shut me down and lock me up. Careful with that, friend. Those powders are both dangerous and illegal. Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich? I'm the best sandwicher in all of Old Town.
Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step right over here, friend, and we can get started. Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I'm quite sure this is unimportant. What was that again? I really have no idea. I'm quite sure this is unimportant. Grained rake bowl?
Raked grain roll baked balance. Baked grain roll. That's it.
Something tied you over before tea. A midnight snack.
Hey, what are you doing? I told you to... Oh, good, you're back. Now, stay still while I prepare your sandwich. Now, meat. Today, I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw...
Kitten?
My apologies, that's Kit A Carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court.
Doggy.
Dogie. It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah, yes.
And just didn't I tell you to stand still and... What are you doing, friend? Are you...
Something tied you over before.
Hello again, friend. Hungry?
Even if I was hungry, though, I'll have one of your...
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese. I can't be expected to... Where did you go? It's very important that you stand right there while I'm sandwiching. It's a delicate craft, I'll have you know. And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and... Hey, what are you doing? Ah, there you are. Once again, I'd like to remind you to stand still and not go gallivanting about while I'm engaged in the delicate craft of sandwiching.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread.
Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything to keep her distracted. Yes, please.
Splendid. Didn't I tell you to stand still and not move? Hey, don't touch that. It's
Something tied you over before?
Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich?
I'll have one of your
Brilliant. Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table.
I've got eats from across the Northlands.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
Anything to keep her distracted. That does not sound but anything to keep her Yes, please.
Splendid. I can't be expected to perform adequate sandwiching. Oh, good, you're back. Now, stay still while I prepare your sandwich.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread.
Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. A dash of pungent oxy topping, yes or no?
Anything to keep her Yes, please.
Splendid.
Scrub, tasty morsels. I've got eats from across the Northlands. From far away.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit Mercuria's foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders. Hello again, friend.
I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant. Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread.
Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. Parsley.
That does Yes, please.
Splendid. Hey, what are you doing? I told you to... Careful with that. What are you doing? Hey, don't...
In Sadir, these things are called champions. They're often sold outside temples, military barracks, and schools.
Early breakfast.
Soothing soaps, ointments.
I have several You don't look like my usual custom. Keep me in mind next time you package, all right?
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
He might actually turn out to be useful to me. You want to help?
Yeah.
Even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fire flowers? I know everything. My father makes Bakshivan candles for the Festival of Turning every year.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
Sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders.
I've got eats from across the Northlands. From far away.
Can I tempt you with a savoury...
Thanks, but no.
Very well. Just remember...
Scrub. Tasty morsels.
This stuff is similar to our black powder, except it burns longer and slower. It's a potent explosive that can act as a propellant for both muskets and fire flowers.
Got eats from across the Northlands.
Sandwiches!
Grab those ingredients.
I've got tasty sandwiches! Thief! Get away from there!
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack.
Hello again.
I'll have one of...
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table.
Get the chemicals.
Hey! Can I tempt you?
I'll have one of your...
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. I perform my sandwiching over here. Not there, but right here. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. The sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Yes, please.
Splendid.
Get the chemicals.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast. Nibbles. Scrub. Tasty morsels.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Authorized and licensed. No sorcery. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Baksheevan candles, and I watched him make them. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. I've got the non-magical method.
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? For me. What's in it? This is good. This is great. Thank you. I haven't been this full since the last time Mum made me dinner.
No sorcery.
And then the glowy balls on top until the tube is full.
Soothing salves.
That looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man! I'll be careful, I promise. I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets. Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes. Hey, hey! Check this out. Whee!
Stop!
It's like looking into a mirror.
Come back here, you
I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied? Alvane. You're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me. And he will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does.
Goddess. No. No! Ah!
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the magic ghetto tonight, before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the keep. For the weapons shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please, don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. You deserve no mercy.
No!
Shadow take your black soul. Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bib.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden's men.
You didn't take care of them.
What would you have me do? Assassinate every one of them?
And now the General has witnesses.
Second-hand and infidels. They will never be allowed to testify against Trueborn.
No, but their witness can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north and the east, and they'll have a ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait, you tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that! Do we?
I would have done the same.
Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now? Did you let him go?
I ended his life.
You what?
He'd molested a child. He deserved death. He will languish in shadow for eternity.
I would have done the same.
I'm sure he deserved it, but won't they come looking for him? Also, it sounds like we lost an opportunity to have a valuable source inside the tower.
I couldn't let him live after what he'd done to the girl.
At least you see her as a girl, and not just a magical. You made the right choice. The honorable choice.
Honorable? You think it's honorable to murder a man? You're both insane. Well, at least now we know what's happening tonight. So much for my sources. We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom, big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
Did you really have to torture him? I mean, sure, Liko doesn't trust information unless it's splattered with blood. And he's less likely to stick a knife in your neck now, and I'm glad that we know what's happening tonight, but... torture and murder? I mean, that's not right, Kian. That's all kinds of wrong.
Who's there? You? However did you get here?
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Mira, do you have a second? Depends. Are you done? I need those bots to go out tomorrow.
Almost done. I was wondering if I could leave a teensy bit early today.
Be kind. Rewind. Almost?
Mostly. I'm mostly done.
In your experience, Betel, what's my answer to a question like that?
One filled with expletives. But it's really important that I...
Of course it's fucking important. It's always important. It's never not important. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, would you, Kuchia? So what's so important that you feel it takes precedence over the work I pay you to do?
I have an appointment with the editor of The Hand. They're doing a story and...
And he can't do this story without you. Even though he's a professional reporter and you're what are you again?
You tell me. Most of the time I'm running errands. I should be programming.
Should is a big word. I should be making $1 million yuan. I should not be forced to run my operations out of a mother-chudding garage. And you should be grateful you have a job that pays a decent salary.
Decent?
A salary. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind and make you work overtime. Just be here extra early tomorrow to, I don't know, what do you hate doing the most?
Sitting at my terminal learning more about neural programming. I really, really hate that.
Mopping floors. That's it. You'll come extra early to mop the fucking floors. All right?
Yes. Fine. Sure.
Mira's good at what she does. I just wish I knew what that was exactly. I think she runs an underground network of traders and techies in black hats, but I'm really not sure. Mira treats Wit like shit, but it doesn't seem to faze him. They have a very complicated relationship. Like siblings. Dysfunctional siblings.
Hey, Sissy. I'm glad you got in touch. I want to talk to you. I've been considering leaving the campaign. And Europolis. I've taken a few days off to think. I'll call you when I get back, and hopefully we can get together again soon.
Oh man, this can't be good. I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
What do you mean you won't let me in? You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you pisslick. You'll have to shoot me where I stand before I...
Solly? What's going on?
Christ on their peace, Zoe. You shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as I... Our offices were attacked last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything. When I called in this morning, these things show up. Battle suits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees. And now they refuse to let me back in my own fucking office!
What? Why?
They claim we're under investigation. Us! We're the victims here!
So, what about...
But the story? We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our data banks and terminals, cut our wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe. Our research is safe. We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the I clampdown, several of the political parties, and the Wati-controlled syndicate.
So what's gonna happen?
Right now, nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish. Your man, Reza, caught the first vac tracks north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomems.
Reza did what? He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every channel of communication.
I guess he's not there yet. Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You just handed us the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing. But you do need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Waticorp's keeping an eye on you as well. The clampdown is their doing, behind the cover of the syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Which is why they're buying political power.
Exactly. Yeah, we have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the election.
If we're able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Reza?
No. Nella. Why would she be calling? One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. What's up, Nella?
I need to see you. Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet. I'm gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards. But I'll call you.
What's Sully doing? Is he arguing with an eye exosuit? Oh, bad idea.
My legal counsel is on her way, and then you'll learn the true meaning of pain. Once the world finds out you're trying to silence the press.
You look like you could... Well, if...
Reza's office is down by the Uminska campaign headquarters are located off the Mira's shop is located in the bricks, in what used to be Propast Autos. It would really help to have an overview of all those ventilation towers or whatever they are. Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly named Sonnenschein Terraces.
I hope you get to where...
This area is under WMID. Please keep it.
Nella?
Zozo, thanks for coming.
Are you okay?
I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
Something personal. Will you keep it safe?
Sure, but why? What's going on?
I don't want it to get lost, or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
But I don't...
I really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on. She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
Nella is the only Marxist I know. I guess she has the energy and commitment of a whole apartment building. Still just one vote, though.
Personnel have been posted for your safety and security alone. Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
Saga, could you come to the kitchen? Saga, please come to the kitchen.
I've read all of them at least twice already. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
I don't want to have to keep yelling.
It's so pretty. I've read all of them at least twice
Saga,
already.
seriously? I'm not joking around. Now you're just ignoring me on purpose. Saga!
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. That door is a special door. It goes into the wall. See? Wall. See? Wall. See? Wall.
Saga!
Papa's wireless. We can listen to all kinds of music from the ether.
What in the balance took you so long?
I wasn't...
I don't care. I know you heard me. Please don't test me.
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. I need you to do me a favor. You know I love your beautiful drawings, but I don't like it when you leave them all over the place. Can you please pick them up, put them in your room? And after that, I need you to start your homework.
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. All right?
But I don't want to clean up now. I'm busy. I don't want to clean up yet. But I don't want Papa to get angry. But I don't want to clean up now. I'm busy. Just a little bit more time. Please. Please.
You've had plenty of time already, Saga, and I need your help. I can only do so much on my own.
But I promise I'll do it very, very soon. I just want to play a little more.
Please, sweetheart. I'm very tired. I'm trying my best, but you're not making it any easier when you fight me on every little thing.
All right, all right. I'll start cleaning up already.
As soon as you've finished, I'll help you with your with your work.
Okay. I don't like that picture. It keeps changing. I think it's alive. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga. I think maybe Mama was a witch and she used this to fly.
Are you doing what I told you to do?
Yes, I'm cleaning up.
Good.
La 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 la, I'm a fancy lady. I'm a fancy lady. Oh, that's where I left the key. That's where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them. Hugsy! He's my friend. Sometimes at night, he talks to me in a funny voice. I need a key to open it. I wonder where I put that key.
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Dunno.
All right, then I'll just make something I want to eat.
No, fish and chips.
We're not having fish and chips, darling. I'll make a stew.
Not again.
I heard that.
I said okay. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. I like my shoes. They're pretty. Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah. Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah. It's locked. It's always locked. No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs. It doesn't hurt me, but Papa gets upset when I do this. I'm the queen, and this is my queendom. I don't like that picture. It keeps changing. I think it's alive. I'm singing and playing a guitar.
Remember, we're having a visitor over tomorrow.
Who?
I told you already, Uncle Gareth.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not my real uncle. Can't we go visit someone instead?
You already know the answer to that question, Saga.
It's not fair.
I know it's not, and I'm sorry, but I need you to behave and be polite to Gareth. All right?
All right. See? Wall. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. I don't like it down there. It's cold and dark and it smells funny. Papa's wireless. We can listen to all kinds of music. I'm just taking a break.
You can take a break after. Go on, pick up your drawings. Have you finished?
No.
All right then.
Spring girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. That's high up. I don't think I put that there. It must have flown.
Hey, darling. What is it?
It's a drawing I can't reach.
All right. Lead the way. I'll give you a hand. How in the balance did that get up there?
I don't know. Can you help me get it down?
Of course. Come here, I'll give you a lift. Go on, stretch as far as you can. A little further. Got it?
Got it.
You keep growing, you'll soon be able to reach that high on your own.
Was Mama tall?
Mama is tall. Taller than me. She could have... Let me see that drawing. This is nice work, Saga. You're better than I ever was at your age. Who is this?
That's Crow.
Who's Crow?
A talking bird. When's Mama coming home?
Saga.
Well, you said is, not was. Mama is tall. So when's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
But she is out there somewhere?
I think so.
Okay, if she's out there, I'll find her and bring her home. I promise. Thanks for the lift.
You're... welcome.
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. I wish I could go outside, but Papa says I might get lost. Ground control to Major Tom. Oh, I forgot I hid this drawing there. I can't reach it from here. That's all the drawings. I'll tell Papa I'm finished. Done.
Already? Good job, darling. I'll help you with your homework in...
My work.
Your work, right. Your schoolwork. I just have to finish up here. Why don't you take the drawings to your room and put them in the right order? I'll be there soon.
Okay. The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow. I don't think that's right.
I fail to see the point in watching that house night after night. It's a house. It's not gonna up and leave.
There's something odd about it. I'm sure there's... Look.
Yes, Kian, people are leaving. Which also happened last night, and the night before. It means nothing. This is a dead end.
Or it is connected to the tower, and if we keep watching, we'll learn more about the tubes and... You're probably right. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Another dead end.
I saw you visiting Naani's cell this morning. Why?
I brought her food, that's all.
Forgive me if I don't trust you with her.
I was the apostle. She was an informant. I don't see how this is relevant now.
There was nothing going on between the two of you.
Going on? Liko, I can assure you I have no interest in Naani. Or in any woman. Not in that way.
How do you deal with it?
Deal with what?
With who you are, what you are, how you feel about, you know.
You Dolazadi. Dolintiqua. You see how men and women are divided in our society, and you condemn us for something you do not understand.
What I meant to say was...
I know. There are some rules that cannot be broken. A soldier can't bed a priestess. If they're caught, it's exile for the woman and death for the man. A sister can bed another priestess. She can also take a civilian lover, as long as she's discreet. A pregnant sister loses her robes. And a soldier can lie with another soldier. For some, it's just a passing phase. For others, convenience. Soldiers become officers, or they leave the service, begin a civilian career, marry, have children. For the rest of us, our society doesn't condemn us. In the eyes of the goddess, it makes us no less worthy. It's simply how we were born. You only see us, Azadi, as bigoted and reactionary. And in our treatment of magicals, perhaps we are. We are. We have our reasons for fearing magicals. Not good ones, but still. We have no reason to fear men who love men, or women who love women. And so we do not condemn or persecute them. I don't have to deal with anything, Liko. I am who I am, and no one has ever thought less of me because of it.
We're alike, you and I.
In what way?
In many ways. We understand the need to do things others would balk at. Pain and blood. What we do isn't pretty, but it must be done to keep others safe. And we are the only ones willing to do it.
Once I started down that path again, it felt natural.
As it should.
Should it? I'm not sure I...
Shh! Someone's here.
What are you guys up to?
Bip! What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Bip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll run ahead. The two of us together will attract more attention.